Hi, how are you today? Thank you for watching my videos and thank you very much for the subscriptions. Today I am going to talk about the opposites in the natal chart. So what is a natal chart? A natal chart or your Janam Patri is basically it's a zodiac divided into 12 signs, and the 12 signs are a result of 360 divided by 12, that gives us a 30-degree span. So every house has an opposite house to itself. The first house has 7, the second has 8, third has 9, and so on. So beginning from the first house. So how is first house and the 7th house opposite to each other? The first house is you. The first house is what you think, how you look, how you behave, what is your thought process, and who you are. The 7th house is who is your opponent. Who is your opponent looking like? What is his hidden meanings? What is his overall? If the first house is all about you, the 7th house is all about the opponent. In case of marriage, it's your partner. Even in case of a business, the 7th house is also a house of business. Marriage is also a partnership. In case of war, he is the enemy. In case of something is missing, he is the thief. So first is all about you, and 7th is all about the opponent or the other person. The second house is about your wealth, your speech, your family. The opposing to the second house, the 8th house is all about silence. The 8th house is the quietest house of the zodiac. Second house is about your money. 8th house is about your opponent's money. In case something is missing, look at the 8th house. If it has made a strong connect with 8, it is good possibility it is in possession with the opponent, that is a thief here. The third house is your mental inclinations. Opposing to it, the 9th house is about your higher thinkings. The third house is short journeys. 9th house is about long journeys. Whenever you step out of your house, trust me, your third house is active. When you take a flight, you go far off place, take a train, your 9th house is active. The 9th house is also about our higher learnings, the spirituality as well. The 4th house is the house of your mental peace, your comfort. It is also known as the Sukhasthan. It's a house of your mother as well. It's a house of, actually it's a house which will tell how comfortable your life is going to be. And the opposing to it is the 10th house, which shows how are you going to perform in the world. The 4th house, the Kalpurush has a Cancer, which is like hiding in the shell. When you are in the 4th house, like these days we are in the lockdown, so we are in the 4th house actually. Of course, our 8th must be active because we cannot step out at all. If you could step out, it could be the 3rd house as well. So that is your 4th house. But when you go in the world, perform, work, show who you are, and let the world know that you have arrived, that is the 10th house. Your performances, your achievements, the pinnacle of your life is 10th house. The 5th house is your creativity, your children, your art, your inner talent. That is your 5th house. The 11th, that opposite to it, is the skill. And skill only comes after you have sharpened your talent. And actually, when we are skilled, things happen to us just like that. You know, a doctor takes 5 minutes to just look at you, assess, and tell you what your problems are. That is his skill. But the 5th house is his inherent quality, which he has worked over and sharpened. Or same for anybody who is somebody who has applied his skills and worked very hard. That is 11th house, because then he gains with very little effort. The 6th house is one of the most difficult houses of the natal chart. The 3rd, 8th, and 10th are difficult houses. Why they are difficult? Because they call for a lot of strife, struggle, and things don't come easy in that chart. So 6th house is about taking loan, and opposing to it, the 12th house is about paying the loan. The 6th house is about disease. The 12th house is about hospitalization. The 6th house is your earning as well, and 12th house is your expanse. So now you can see that how every house that opposes to it also opposes it in its meanings. These are the finer meanings of charts, and with every new episode I'm going to discuss one of those things which are the hidden things of the natal chart and many of us miss. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.